Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Drake. Uh, this is episode 4. You have made it through the entire series. Uh, in this episode, we will be using all the skills we learned, learning a couple new skills, but really it's going to be a culmination of the last 3 episodes. So let's get into it. You see we have 2 large data sets we'll be working with. Both NFL data sets. The first one for receivers in 2017 and then receivers in 2018. So let's get into it. First, we're going to generate a table that will show us number of receptions, yardage, yards ran, and touchdowns. So that's a very simple one-line command. We'll just say select rec, comma yds, comma td, obviously for receiving yards and touchdown. We'll say from receiving 2018. We'll go ahead and run that line. We'll see our table right there. Next, we'll do an old favorite. Let's find out the player's name who has the most receptions. So we'll say select receiving 2018 dot player. So we're selecting from the receiving 2018 dataset player name column. We'll then create a subquery. We'll say from select max receiving. We'll call that max rec 2018, and we'll say from receiving 2018, and we'll call that subquery rec 2018 query. We'll then join that query on the receiving 2018 data set, and we'll join it on the number of receptions looking for max receptions. And we'll go ahead and run that code, and it will return the player with the most receptions. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Drake. For our next task, we'll be making a temp table. This temp table will have 4 columns: player name, total receptions, total yards ran, and total touchdowns. To start, we'll say select receiving 2018 dot player to grab the player column, and then we're going to write 3 lines to get our 3 new columns. We're going to say receiving 2018 dot rec plus receiving 2017 dot rec. And then we'll save that as total underscore rec. This will be the player's receptions from 2007 to 2018. If the player was only in 2017 or only in 2018, it will only count those years. It won't duplicate. It'll just ignore the year they weren't playing. If they played both years, they'll add them together. And then we're going to go ahead and just continue on. We'll say we want to get those both years for yards ran. We'll label that total underscore YDS, and then we want total touchdowns as well, and we'll label that total underscore TD. We're going to then save everything into a new temp table. We'll say into hashtag receiving being the name of the temp table, hashtag letting SQL know that this is a temp table. We'll then say from receiving 2018 join receiving 2017, so we're joining our 2 tables. We'll say we'll join on player name, so we'll be looking for the player names. So let's go ahead and execute this query just to make sure we don't have any errors. And as you can see, the query has successfully ran. And then to see our new table, we'll then say select asterisk, which is the wildcard symbol, just means select all data. And then we'll say from hashtag receiving, receiving being our temp table. We'll go ahead and run that just to take a look. And there it is. Alright everyone, welcome back. My name is Drake. For the final part of the final video, we will be going over CTE tables. I'm sure everyone remembers that from the third lesson. So to begin, we're going to say with, and then we'll name our CTE table. We'll just call it receiving underscore CTE. And the columns we would like in the CTE table will be player, total receptions, total yards run, and total touchdowns. And then say as parentheses select receiving player or receiving 2018 dot player. So we'll be taking the player name column from 2018. We are then going to go through like in the previous section and create our 3 column values. We'll just do this by adding the 2018 value to the 2017 value. Again, if one of these values is not present, it'll just zero out. It won't make a duplicate. So we'll go ahead and just go through here. We'll name these variables total underscore REC for receptions, total underscore YEDS for yards, and total underscore TD for touchdowns. We'll then say from receiving 2018, join receiving 2017, joining the 2 tables, and we'll join on player name. And then we'll have our CTE table. So from there, let's say we wanted to know the player with the most receptions. So we're going to go ahead and create a nickname or a variable name, any way to store this player name. We'll just say select CTE underscore 1. That'll just be the placeholder, and we'll say dot player to get that player's name. We'll then say from our CTE table we just made, so from receiving underscore CTE, and then space the placeholder, so CTE underscore 1. We'll say join parentheses, and then we'll be selecting the max of total receptions, and we'll call that max underscore REC. And then we'll be saying this is from the CTE table that we just made. We'll then call this variable CTE2. Then we'll say on CTE underscore 1 dot total rec is equal to CTE underscore 2 dot max rec. So we'll be checking both CTE variable placeholders for the maximum number of receptions, and we'll go ahead and run the query. And we'll see that the player with the most number of receptions was DeAndre Hopkins. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.